Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. It's me, Alejandro Mendoza, or the Nerdy Chicano. Either way, how you say it, it's all good here. And we're back again for another video, and today we're going to start off with this Martin Scorsese retrospective series as we celebrate the release of his newest film, Killers of the Flower Moon. And today we're going to be looking at one of Martin Scorsese's releases in my collection, and we're going to be discussing a recent release from the Criterion Collection, and I'm talking about the 4K Ultra HD release of his 1985 film, After Hours. Now, I'm not going to lie to you all, this is my second take of this video. The first time that I recorded this video, it had major audio problems. I was not recording from my lav microphone, and I just did not want to record it again at my work. It seems that I just can't find a space to do it right now there. So for now, I'm going to be recording here at my home and going back to the old way of things, and it's okay. But that means I do have to explain to you why I've had this long absence. My life as of late has been really busy, especially at work. I was handed a really important task, so I was unable to record all these videos. Therefore, that meant that I have a lot of videos backed up for you all. The good thing is, though, I've seen these movies already. I watched these Blu-rays and 4Ks, so I'm going to just have to sit down here and bulk record all of these reviews for you all as we try to get back on track. And I just wanted to say I am so sorry. I've missed you all so much, and I wanted to record these videos, but I was unable to. I just couldn't find the time to sit down and record. And now that I have a little bit more time on my hands, and I'm able to actually sit down and record, now I'm able to go ahead and get these videos ready for you all. So what I wanted to do this at the beginning of the month, actually, was do this Martin Scorsese retrospective. But for now, it's just gonna go ahead and be for now until when these videos go up, and we'll go ahead and go from there, and then we'll just do something else. Maybe I'll buy another box set during the Criterion Barnes & Noble sale, and then we'll do that after. But for now, we're still going to celebrate the release of his new film from the greatest living director, and today we're going to go ahead and get into this review of After Hours on 4K. If you enjoy content about physical media, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content that drops on the channel. If you want to leave an extra helping hand, I do have a Patreon set up over at patreon.com/thenerdychicano, where I offer early access to the videos that you're watching like right now, along with video essays and other goodies that are available to you all by pledging to a tier over on Patreon. Now, it is not mandatory, but it is appreciated, and I'm just thankful for you all watching these videos, and I hope that you all enjoy them, and I'm very thankful that you all just give your time to be able to consume these videos. But of course, that Patreon is over there if you want to support. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into the video now. So as always, it has been a while, but that doesn't mean that I forgot how I do these videos. So let's go ahead and read the back of this, and then we'll look at the packaging, and then we'll go into our review of the film. So let's go ahead and do this here. After Hours. Desperate to escape his mind-numbing routine, uptown Manhattan office worker Paul Hackett, played by Griffin Dunne, ventures downtown for a hookup with a mystery woman, played by Rosanna Arquette. So begins the wildest night of his life, as bizarre occurrences involving underground art punks, a stressed waitress, a crazed Mr. Safri truck driver, and a bagel and cream cheese paperweight pileup with anxiety-inducing relentlessness, and thwart his attempts to get home. With this Kafkaesque cult classic, Martin Scorsese, abetted by Michael Ballhaus's kinetic cinematography and scene-stealing supporting turns by Linda Florentina, Telgar, Catherine O'Hara, and John Hurd, directed a darkly comic tale of mistaken identity, turning the desolate night world of 1980s Soho into a bohemian wonderland of surreal menace. Included in this release is a new 4K digital restoration approved by editor Thelma Schumacher with uncompressed mono soundtrack, one 4K Ultra HD disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR, and one Blu-ray with the film and special features. New conversation between director Martin Scorsese and writer Fran Lebowitz. Audio commentary featuring Martin Scorsese, Thelma Schumacher, director and photographer Michael Ballhaus, actor and producer Griffin Dunn, and producer Amy Robinson. Documentary about the making of the film featuring Dunn, Robinson, Schumacher, and Scorsese. New program on the look of the film featuring costume designer Rita Ryak and production designer Jeffrey Townsend. Deleted scenes, trailer, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, plus an essay by critic Shayla O'Malley. The film comes in at spine number 1185 in the Criterion Collection, makes it one of the most recent releases. It came out in July of this year, and this is the front of the packaging. This is the back of the packaging. Then you go ahead and look at the spine here. And we just open this up here, and we have the 4K disc of the film right here. And then you have the Blu-ray disc of the film right here as well. And then you have this really cool pamphlet here, which I really like the design of it and the overall color scheme of it. This man is a burglar. If you see him, stop him. And then this is the back, and it includes the essay No Exit by O'Malley, and then you have transfer notes, special thanks, acknowledgements, and you have more art like this one right here. And yeah, just a really cool booklet, guys. I really like this one from Criterion Collection. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and it also relates a lot to the film that we're watching. So, pretty cool release here. I really like this pamphlet here. And then the back is just all these different drawings and stuff. But yeah, that is the packaging for the 4K Ultra HD release of After Hours from director Martin Scorsese from the Criterion Collection. I have heard about this film forever. I have been in the forums. I've been everywhere where I saw, where's After Hours 4K in the Criterion Collection? When is this movie going to come out in the Criterion Collection? We need this movie in the Criterion Collection. Give us After Hours on 4K in the Criterion Collection. And there was a rumor back in the day that this movie was coming to the Criterion Collection, and then everything just went silent, and it was until July of this year that we finally got this film. And I've never seen the movie. Now, after watching this movie, I did go to see pictures of what the print used to look like, so I could have some sort of comparison for what the transfer looks like now. And I have to say, I've never seen this movie, and now I can tell you all that this is one of the most underrated movies from Mr. Martin Scorsese. This movie is an anxiety-inducing hellscape that reminds me a lot of the work of Josh and Benny Safdie, and of course, I can say that Mr. Griffin Dunn does an incredible job in this film, as he plays a man who just happens to be having a shitty day. He just cannot catch a break. Reminds me a lot as well of Inside Llewyn Davis from the Coen brothers. Just a bad day going on repeat, and him having the worst luck ever as he's just trying to get home. And as much as he tries, he just can't get there. And every turn he takes, there's something new that comes up. There's somebody else who's looking for him, and because they think he's a different person. And Martin Scorsese just directs the hell out of this movie with so much ease, even though it feels so chaotic. It's a movie that really stuck with me after the credits rolled, and it's a movie that now, after it rolled, I really wanted to rewatch it again. And of course I couldn't do that because I had to, keep going with these videos for you all. But I love this movie. I think it works really well. The score, the cinematography that really highlights the nightlife of New York City, that really creates this atmosphere in the way that he does it in Taxi Driver. And I just really love this movie, and I think that it's one of the best from Mr. Martin Scorsese. It's highly underrated, and it's a movie that refuses to lose its grip on you. It wants you to feel that chaos. It wants you to feel anxiety, and it's going to continue to do that until the end, where you even decide, what the hell just happened? But an incredible movie from Martin Scorsese with some great performances, some great music, great cinematography, and great direction. Nothing really came out of pocket for me here. I wasn't expecting anything here. I wasn't expecting anything here. I was genuinely surprised with every twist and turn that Griffin takes. I'm thinking about Family Guy here, but I was pleasantly surprised by this film, and I just really enjoyed it. Now let's talk about this restoration. So I watched this film on my 4K player on my 4K TV, and of course I don't have an audio system, so I just watched this straight out of my TV speakers. And hopefully soon I'll get to update that, y'all. I really do want a stereo system because I want to be able to hear this exactly with the audio transfer that is being presented. But I have to say, y'all, I love this transfer. I am going to go as far to say, at this moment right now, as we speak, with almost 2 months left in this year, this is my favorite transfer on physical media from 2023. I love the way that the contrast is so deep. The blacks are also very deep. The white levels are very rich as well. And then you have the regrading and the incredible job that the resolution does for it to really heighten those details in here. It really makes for a really stellar picture that is also very enticing to the eye. It is heavy with grain at times, and that is because it is a very, it looks like a very rough film, and it has to have that. So I'm glad that they kept that grain so it can still feel very rough while also feeling very pleasing to the eye. And I love that the colors of New York City and this hellscape of the nightlife accentuate on the screen, because they really bring out this atmosphere of the city and of this chaos that our character is going through. I think they did a really good job with all those elements, especially the audio. I love the way that it sounds coming out of my TV. There is no hissing, no scratches, no popping, nothing that I would say is a massive deterrent to the film's restorative quality. And of course, I don't have a system, so I really want to listen to this with an actual proper stereo system. But for now, I have to say I love this audio, I love this video. And then if you look further into this, you have so many special features. So if that's something that you want, it's something that I want especially. I never find the time to sit down and watch all these special features for you all. I'm more concentrated on discussing quality and the preservation techniques when it comes to these restorations. But it has so many special features. So for $25 during the November Barnes & Noble's Criterion sale, it's going to be fantastic. You have to pick this up. It's got everything. It's a good movie. It's got great video, great audio, a lot of special features, and it is a really good packaging. So it makes it a must buy during next month's Criterion sale. Pick this up. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And for now, this is my favorite physical media release of 2023. And who knows, maybe it might be my favorite for the rest of the year. We still got 2 months left, but all I'm trying to say is that this release from the Criterion Collection of After Hours on 4K is stellar. To keep up to date with me on all things social media, make sure you follow me on The Nerdy Chicano on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Letterboxd, Serialized, and on TikTok. I'm on the same handle on all of those platforms. So let's go ahead and talk about some movies, and let's go ahead and talk with each other. Keep up to date with the Nerdcore by checking out our website, thenerdcore.com. Our Twitch and our YouTube is under the same handle, the Nerdcore. Check all that stuff out. We're doing a lot of great stuff with our podcast, and we could use your support So please check us out there. Next week, we're going to look at another film from Martin Scorsese. I'm going chronologically here, so my next release is a Blu-ray, also in the Criterion Collection. But for now, to my wonderful cinephiles and renowned scholars, celebrate the love of cinema, today, tomorrow, and every day after. Catch you all in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.